Okay, hello guys, welcome to the sixth final of the Reddit Battle Royale League, and the last one actually of the season. Today I'm joined by a finalist of last season. His name is Harrier. Maybe you remember him. Say hello.
Hello there.
Yeah. Today we're playing NMP set multi-guess. This is always an interesting format just because you only have one image, but then again it's also single guess. So yeah, maybe it's easier than NMP set multi-guess. Not the hardest format we have, but it's surely one of the hardest. Um, the total scores before the last week look like this. Marian's in the lead with, yeah, conveniently, he's already won actually mathematically. Um, and then DJ, then Brad, Dennis, Kodak, Pisa, Nico, Trichter, Jake, and Artificial. What do you think about the standing so far, Harry?
It's quite interesting actually. I feel like it's fairly tight, especially between DJ and Brad. Then you've got Dace Kojak within like half a point, and then Trickster and I apologize, but I'm going to say how do you pronounce his name? Sorry,
Uh,
can you pronounce
Pisa,
his name?
Nico.
Yeah,
Pisa,
that's the
Nico,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, so they're quite close together, so it'll be interesting to see how it switches up in a week. I've played with DJ before, played with Brad before. I've played with most of these people actually, whether it's on a server or online, and they're all really good. And I feel like with NMPZ, anything can happen. Obviously, Marianne's already won based on getting first in 4 weeks. But it'd be very interesting to see how everybody else does as we go.
Indeed, yeah. Yeah, Jake is not here today, unfortunately, for the last final. He has some graduation stuff right now. So yeah, we'll be not complete today again. I believe we've only been complete once this season in the finals. Uh, but yeah, anyway, yeah, Marian is also not gonna be here for the beginning. He'll join shortly after, and he'll record his gameplay, so we can be sure he's not cheating. Yeah, let's hop into the games. See you in a bit. Okay, let's hop into the games and of NMPC multi-guess. Yeah, Marian's will join shortly, and Jake's not here today. What do you think of the first location?
I mean, straight off the bat, US or Canada,
I agree,
mostly
yeah.
because of the parking lot. But
Okay, two wrong guesses already. But it's multi-guess, so they still have a chance.
interesting.
Yeah,
Could
I
it be like?
thought it would be more obvious.
I feel like it could be like southern US, like towards Texas, something like around there. I'm not really good with US, but I
Yeah,
guess yeah,
the trees look southern.
yeah. Does it show it at the end of the round? I don't think it does it? It's on distance. It does, I think.
It shows for the first run because we're still in, but after that it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And if everyone's getting it in the lock-in phase, it doesn't show either. Yeah, not sure why they're waiting.
They must be taking the time.
Yeah.
Calming their nerves.
Okay, Trisha didn't get
Oh,
it, but
okay.
Kodak did in the end. That's what
Yeah.
Teeny
Was it
guessed.
Texas?
It was Texas. Nice guess.
No.
In Netherlands, near Beaumont.
Okay, this was not an easy one either. What do you think? What do you think of this one?
Um, I'd say it's like Eswatini. No, it's not Eswatini, obviously.
Mm.
Maybe South Africa. I'm not
Uganda,
sure.
Uganda could be a shout for facing the wrong side of the road, but
Yeah.
the other ones, yeah, Cambo's been guessed, Thai's been guessed. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Unless it's like a weird Botswana, which is another shout, like one of the hilly parts, because they do have some hills.
Yeah.
But
Near Gaborone there are some, but I don't think it looks like
yeah,
this.
That's my gut's thinking like a Kenya or Uganda for some reason. I'm just getting like an Africa vibe.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the second Eswatini guess right there.
It'd be one of those if in doubt Philippines. Imagine.
Yeah.
What else it could be actually? There's nothing that really comes to my head.
Maybe Brazil, even though it's been
Not
guessed.
Uganda. It's not Uganda because Kenya hasn't been guessed.
Dennis got it though.
I mean,
so.
South Africa's been guessed as well. Yeah. What the heck is this?
Okay, only
Ah,
it's over already. Nigeria. Holy shit! How did Dennis get that? He
I think.
pulled a Marion.
I mean, to be fair, it was if in hindsight, like I remember when I did NMPs, I had to wait for the other people to guess, especially when it's a hard round, because like I said, I would have had an Africa vibe that whole time. Obviously Brazil was guessed, so like I was mentioning, like trekkers for example, Uganda, maybe Kenya, but once they were gone, it's still Africa. There's not really many places left. You've got Senegal, Nigeria, then Lesotho, which it wasn't Lesotho because it was too, there was too much trees and too much well-grown vegetation. So,
Yeah,
but still pretty good from
I can
Dennis.
see that. Indeed, yeah. I'm really surprised he got that. Okay, let's move on to the next round. Yep, everyone's in, so starting in 10 again. Artificial road, he was stuck between Ghana and Nigeria and didn't choose the
Oh,
right one.
that's unlucky.
Yeah. I would have said Ghana. I would have thought Ghana was more likely between those two, but
I would say so. You don't usually get Nigeria that high. It felt like quite high latitude as well. Altitude, sorry, that round.
yeah.
Okay.
Now what is this?
It's giving me Eastern Europe vibes. Probably like a Russia.
Yeah, it could be Russia. Yeah, I could see that. Really flat.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody got it. We can guess somewhere. Maybe not Russia.
I'm going Uzbekistan.
I'm going Lesotho. No, Namibia, just because. Yeah,
I'll do a cheeky Turkmenistan as well.
it was Russia. Okay. Um, Europe this time. Maybe Spain.
Very green hill.
Oh yeah, indeed. Could still be Spain.
Yeah. I was thinking like maybe like it could be an Alba a Mons as well. If it's not that. It's not Spain. The other outrageous one would be Slovenia. So I feel like a Mont or a Mons is probably a shout because there's no double blue on the plates.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few have
Spain
got
has
it.
been Spain has been guessed twice. Still wrong though. And yeah, Balkans are
Yeah.
I think yeah, it's hard to say. Like it could be something like Croatia,
Yeah.
but
I said the one that makes me spring to mind is Mont with that hill. And Croatia will usually have white plates as well. There's quite a few blue
sure,
strips.
sure, that's true. Yeah, Montenegro would be a possibility. Yeah,
Yeah. It feels a bit coastal for some reason.
yeah, I could see that. Yeah,
And County Portugal.
Portugal has yellow like
Yeah, that's it.
side on the side of the plate, so it's not Portugal.
It was
Montenegro
Mons.
was correct.
Nice.
Nice one. Artificial missed that one.
It was that hill that made me feel a bit off. But this one's just Volcan
Just classic
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah. Probably someone in Tokyo, that's my vibe. Or maybe like somewhere nearby.
Peter Nico dropped out. Okay.
Oh. He must have lagged out.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Or got distracted or something.
This isn't an easy one.
Uh,
Malaysia? Oh, bloody hell. I prefer not to
Ecuador.
speak.
Okay.
I was going to say those brick buildings, like, it felt very, like, Asian, but the buildings didn't.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Short dashes here. Well, are they short? Obviously, they're short dashes. But it could be, yeah, just
France.
France.
Okay.
Yeah, made sense. Didn't feel
Yeah,
like they
indeed.
were proper ones.
Mine is
Okay.
here for the next game. Okay, that's fine. Um, this
Hmm.
could be it's Gen 4, so yeah,
Yeah,
Malaysia. I was
double
gonna say
white
that.
Malaysia. Yeah,
Yeah,
had that weird like sticker. It wasn't a sticker, but you had the markings on that pole
yeah.
as well.
Date probably. Oh no, it says West. This is a French sign, I guess.
Oh, how can you see that? Oh my. Yeah, fair enough. I would have missed that. Question is, what is this language?
Oh, I did. Hold on, I missed some. Uh, did teacher and Kodak drop out in the same
Yeah,
round?
they got knocked out. I'm trying to remember which one it was. What was the one before that? It was the Canada round, weren't it? So one of them went
Yeah,
out before
should
then.
be. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, this isn't it.
Um,
Yeah,
this should be US, right?
I was thinking US. Yeah, unless it's like the west end of kind of southwest. But yeah, just US. Okay, this is not easy. Wooden pole. Creation's a shout. It feels. What's the word? Mediterranean vegetation. But it would be
Oh,
Thailand. Yeah,
Thailand.
nice.
Okay,
Must have been.
interesting.
Wasn't a normal type pole unless I missed the dots, but Dennis got the win again. I think
Yes, indeed.
domination.
Okay, that's the second round already. Um, Marin should be here for the next one. Dennis is in the lead with a convenient gap of 4 points, and then there's Brad, then Kodiak and DJ, and the same amount of points. Then Pisanico, Artificial, and then Trichter. But it's still all like really open, so nothing's decided yet. Okay, Kodak just said that I made a mistake. Kodak should have 7 points and
Definitely.
DJ 6. Okay, good. Fix it now. So we can
Easy done.
start with the next round,
Yep. Let's do it.
starting in 10. Um, since Marian's here now, I expect him to win instead of Dennis. Yeah, we'll see.
Never underestimate the Dennis.
I mean, he won last season, so
Yeah, exactly. Okay. What do you think for this one?
somewhere Europe, maybe even Russia, but I doubt it.
Eastern Europe's makes sense. Russia does make sense. Bulgaria, maybe. But the houses seem a bit off. It's an unusual one, isn't it? Yeah, Bulgaria's been guessed. I'm trying to think what else it could be. Like a Hungary, the autumn foot coverage. Or Romania. I think one of those two and it's done. Weird houses though.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Just guess Ukraine and Russia.
Has someone done a Chad move? Imagine. Because Romania's been guessed, but I don't know if that's a Chad flag. Because you can't tell, can you? So hopefully somebody hasn't done that.
Yeah, but I doubt it's Romania. The
Yeah.
Poles don't look Romanian to me.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else it could be. Unless they were on the complete wrong continent.
That would be a surprise.
That would be very
I doubt
surprised.
it.
Yeah,
The one thing I could see it being would be Chile, but no. Kyrgyzstan. Oh
okay.
shit.
Makes sense. I completely forgot about.
Okay,
Completely
that's
forgot about
interesting.
that. Yeah, that makes sense for the architecture. I was like so confused, like with those wooden plank, those blue painted houses. It just didn't seem Central European. This is just Ghana, surely.
Yeah, you were correct.
This is feeling like far north UK. I wouldn't say it's Shetland. I would say it's like probably more towards the Hebrides. This one could be a weird island though, but feels quite local. This.
That's your specialty, not mine. I'm gonna let you talk.
Would be good for distance. Let's say that.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that should be France. To me,
Oh, is that French pole the distance?
to the left side of the road. You mean?
Yeah.
Italy. Okay, never
Italy.
mind.
Yeah, the road lines seemed a bit off.
Makes sense too.
Yeah.
Didn't pay attention to them, to be honest. That's a hard one.
I would say Baltic here. Probably, I would say Latvia first, and then Lit.
No, never mind.
It's not neither.
None of the above.
Canada's a shout. Someone should go Canada.
Dennis is out.
Because they tend to muddle up Canada. Lots of people tend to muddle up Canada with Europe. But look, everyone's getting it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it is Canada. Oh, they've gone Russia, actually. Russia's, yes. But Canada makes sense if it's not in Europe.
Russia.
It was Russia. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. And Dennis is the only one missing out on the points here. Driving
right. And turbo language. Especially if it's scribbled like that. I do like the Toyotas though.
Yeah.
Nobody's guessed Philippines.
Can't read it. Or more. I can read it, but it's not like it doesn't make sense to me.
I'm surprised no one's gone Philippines yet.
Yeah. Could be Philippines. Diving on the right side would do a match.
Yeah. The issue is not probably paved.
Also, the Toyota is an Asian vehicle, you know. Makes sense it being in Asia. Marion got it, but no one else so far.
It's gettable, I'd say. If it is Philippines, it's 100% gettable. Because there's a little green hint on the plate as well, which is you can kick quite often for the Philippines too.
Okay, didn't know that.
But it's not the normal plate. But I guess it varies.
Maybe it's like a commercial or government vehicle.
True, yeah.
Could be both with this car.
Especially these palm trees as well. I just tend to associate it for Asia more.
Oh, Dominican. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I saw someone guess Puerto Rico.
Yeah, me too.
I completely forgot about Dominican. But damn, I'm very rusty, as you can tell. This is Malaysia, surely. Yeah. There was 2 white marks on the black plates, whereas Indonesia will have the 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I always confuse them, but yeah. Is this like Spain with the stop sign? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, this has to be Baltic. Gen 4 Estonia or Latvia, I'd say.
Yeah, one of the 2.
Yeah. What should be Canada now? I will just go as full panic mode. Yeah, Estonia. Yeah.
Kodak.
Well, okay. The thing is, I've had all Gen 4 now in each of the Baltic countries, so it is present. I don't know about AI Gen, but I've found it in other maps. US? You think? Like North US?
I'd rather Canada, but I would say US because of the full coverage.
Yeah.
It's more often seen in the US, I would say.
Hmm. Yeah. I was this Middle East. White out, yellow outlines. Probably
Yeah, it should be Middle
Jordan.
East, yeah.
If
The
not, it's
compass, yeah, it
Israel.
could be Jordan, yeah.
Yeah.
Always, if the water is to the west, it is Jordan, and if it's
Yeah.
east, it's Israel. Or I'm not 100%, but it's likely to be.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pisa Nico dropped out,
Oh, interesting. They must have gone Israel then.
probably.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Bolivia.
Oh, and
Nice
that's
one.
it for the country mode, actually.
Marin comes in with a win.
As expected.
Poor Dennis. Poor Dennis.
Yeah, he dropped out quite early. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the standings.
Yep. Let's have a look.
Um, so Dennis is still in the lead after the country modes or rounds. But he's tightly followed by DJ and then Kodiak, then Brad and Pizunico, both on the same amount. Then Trichter, then Artificial, and on the last spot Marian. But with this win in his first round, he'll catch up quickly.
For sure.
Maybe he won't get the first place today, but he doesn't need it anyway. So yeah,
Yeah, like I
I don't
say, it
think
should be close with the other
I don't
lot.
expect the distance mode to go much different.
Hmm. I feel like it's going to be more unpredictable. I feel like the positions are going to be more varied for sure, especially depending on the rounds. Because, like I say, you could know the same country, and of course, if it's quite a generic round, because you can get some rounds like Brazil where it's very hard to differentiate, between a few states. I reckon, like, I feel like anybody could win a distance by chance, really. Like I remember when I did my final week, I I survived a South Korea round because Trickster didn't guess, and I was miles away from everybody else. And then I got through by guessing. I think it was a Netherlands. It was a Belgian round, but I guessed Netherlands, but I was closer, and then I won the game. So anything can happen with
Indeed, yeah,
distance.
yeah. We've also seen like it being a rural Germany location, like outside of a city, but still covered. People getting through with like Paris area, France.
Oh no!
Yeah, yeah.
Because you, yeah,
I feel like now since everyone's in, we're gonna start in 10. Um, oh, I need to change the map actually.
yep, yeah.
Um, okay, let's start then.
This is gonna be interesting because you can actually guess exactly where you are.
This should be Bangladesh. I would say Dhaka area.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of Bangladesh flags around, which kind of narrows it down.
Indeed, yeah, and some Bengali to the left side of the screen, towards the left side, on the card or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah, the language is there too.
Yeah, also Karmata, but it's visible in other, or yeah, you can find it in other countries. So that doesn't tell you 100% where it is, but it's one of the cars found in Bangladesh. So yeah, as always, the first one doesn't really matter anyway. So everyone's getting to go through.
I mean, these are the rounds where I feel like I'm most concerned because you want to go safe with Dhaka, but you could easily go wrong. If you
Brad going with Brazil and DJ going with
is that
Tashkent.
is that
Okay.
it's not Uzbekistan. I'm disappointed. DJ, I'm disappointed. Okay.
Which I wrote for you, Harrier.
Yep.
This should be. What is this? Hold on.
It's interesting. I mean,
I'm confused by the road markings.
the road markings don't add up, but you would say it's Nordic.
I agree. Sweden, maybe.
Sweden's the only one, really. I think it's just
Yeah,
unusual road markings.
indeed. Yeah, almost Danish-looking road markings.
Yeah,
But
so
it's not
yeah.
Denmark for sure.
I wonder if it's actually not far off. I wonder if it's southern Sweden.
Could be Malmö area. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it
and
seems a bit more
DJ seems to
farmlandy.
be going on.
Oh, still one left. Is he going to make it? No. And it
Yeah, I was
was
southern.
yeah between Gothenburg and Stockholm, which makes sense.
Linköping.
Well, that's a brutal round though, because everybody knew it was south, so you can tell there is a good skill set there. It's obviously very fine margins
Indeed, yes.
when you play this. What do you think about this one? Everyone's getting their guesses in.
Canada or US, I would say.
Yeah, it has a weird kind of feel. I don't know why, but it does. I mean, to be fair, there's no conifers, so which is you tend to get a lot more conifers in Canada. There's not a single conifer around, so I wonder if it's just northern US. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
Weird round, because it
Indeed,
kind of
yeah.
divides, but the vegetation is not normal. These look like almost like oak trees to some extent.
Yeah, could be. Iowa.
Yep, makes sense.
Des Moines, okay. Oh, it was in some kind of park close to a river.
Yeah, because you usually
Des
associate
Moines
Iowa,
Waterworks Park.
because you associate Iowa as a just dominant farmland. You didn't expect it to be full of woodland, but
Yeah. It's always funny to hear you Brits say Iowa. Iowa.
oh, don't get me started on I call it
Oregon.
misery. Misery is the one of them.
Oh yeah, Missouri is also one.
Oh.
Or Oregon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's loads of them. Alright. What do you think about this one? Because this one's quite interesting.
Philippines, maybe.
Is
Or
that,
Indonesia, probably more likely.
is that not Tagalog Pole, do you think?
Could be actually, now that I look at it closer. I would
So
make it
yeah.
Mexico,
If
right?
if it's Mexico, it'd be somewhere like near Yucatan, surely. But
Yeah, I'd agree, yeah. Southern, for sure.
yeah,
Oh, Colombia.
you sometimes do get octagonal poles in Colombia, but a lot of people do forget about it. Like I
Seen
just
them,
did
yeah.
then. But it did feel off, didn't it? Yeah.
Three people going Mexico and two of them going through. Poor artificial there.
Okay, pretty sure I know this one. So I don't think that's a blue strip, but if that's not a blue strip, that is a short white plate. When you have short white plates in like a Mediterranean environment, it should be Greece, and the wooden poles around also justify that. So I would go Greece here, but it could be a Croatia, and it's just an unusual plate. But what do you think? What's your vibe telling you?
Croatia or Greece both found like reasonable guesses.
Dennis is on
Um,
0 now, so Kodiak's got 2 guesses to get through here.
yeah. His first one didn't do anything though.
I wonder if he used that just to get a country out of the way. And it was Greece. Oh,
Sardinia.
so he noticed the short plate, but there's one thing I noticed. There's a few players I've played against. I'm sure Kyoto knows this, but there are some players I've played with who are quite well experienced that did not know that Greece could sometimes have white short plates. But I think it's for older vehicles or older registration plates. But
Yeah, probably.
That's the only thing I'm
It
thinking
was an
of.
old vehicle for sure, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Is this another Iowa?
Yeah, it's possible for sure. Yeah, but could also be Canada.
Yeah, I'm thinking towards the border now. It could be right on the border of, is it Manitoba or Sask? Like around the,
Could be either, to be honest.
yeah. Well, that's if it's not Iowa, but it does feel a bit northern, this one.
It's
Yeah, could
it's
be
a
a
bit
bit
flat
filter.
for Saskatchewan too.
Yeah, good point. So I'm probably thinking more Manitoba if it is Canada.
Yeah. No Alberta pollards and
Yeah.
yeah, it's too agricultural for oh, it was Saskatchewan.
Okay. Like I say, it's very
Um
south in it, just
Too
away from the
agricultural for
mountains.
Ontario, what I was gonna say. But it's Saskatchewan makes sense. Oh, and Pisanico is second and with this North Dakota, I guess.
Do we get a name on? Oh. Well, this was giving bots vibes straight away.
Yeah, national park-ish.
You know, so if I was guessing here, I would like probably cover the north, the north-ish. I wouldn't go really north, and then I'll probably go somewhere south towards the west. But
Yeah.
I'm not very good with
Mm,
differentiation within
I would
Botswana.
say the northeast of Maun, if you know where this is.
Trying to picture my head. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I feel like I just miss the east too often. So whenever I'm right, it's the west because that's the other place I guess. But Dennis has still got a life left to overtake second, so it should be good. And he
Oh,
has.
and he got it. He got through. Yeah, no, it was Gaborone. It was not northeast of Maun.
If in
I
doubt,
thought it.
go capital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But it's not the classic map, so maybe not so much.
Okay, surely this is Kyrgyzstan this time. Surely.
It should be. It should be.
Yeah.
Unless like I don't know, Kazakhstan got covered lately or Tajikistan or something.
A border spill.
Yeah, you never know.
The question is, what do you think this is more to the west side of Kyrg or towards more the lake or capital? Because they can't use the Google Card for this. They can't use that mirror meta. But we've got mountains to the north, so I
I
reckon it's gonna be a spread
I'd say
here.
like lake area,
Okay.
Baikal.
Yeah,
Oh, is it Baikal?
that
I
would be my
think it is.
safe guess. But I would consider the west in this scenario.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Osh area will also make sense.
Does it?
Karakol. Okay, it was lake area.
That very close guesses as well.
Oh,
Very good
Baikal
guesses.
Lakes was a different one. This is the Russian one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lol. Okay, Marian winning that one as expected again in
Very
front of
close
Dennis.
though. Dennis
Yeah,
was not
indeed.
far
Yeah,
away. No, Kodiak wasn't it? Was it Kodiak or
Dennis.
Dennis? Dennis. Sorry, Dennis. But yeah, that was a very close one. They both got the right area. Like it was probably like they probably both 5K'd it technically. I just think Marion just plonked more central. And that's what got him the win.
Yeah. Kodiak said he was gonna 5K that run
Oh, he probably did.
if
He
he
might have
was
done.
if he was playing.
Oh,
Dennis still in front. Kodiak and Pisanica tied. Then Brad, then DJ, then Marian, then Tristan and Artificial. So Marian with his 2 wins already has overtaken 2 other players who have
crikey.
been here for the whole evening.
Yeah. But like I said, Dennis is doing very well this week so far. Still got 2 games to go. And of course, Kodiak, um, um, oh, Pisanico? I'm sorry I pronounced that wrong.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Then obviously Brad, DJ, not very far behind, Kodiak either. So I feel like it's quite open. I feel like if Dennis stays consistent and doesn't drop off like he did in game 3, he should have this in the bag, really, I would say. Even if
Yeah.
Marianne wins all the remaining games, he should still get the win.
Indeed, yeah. Marion can only get 36 points in total if he wins the next two, and Dennis is already on 30, so yeah, that would need Dennis some really bad performance. Or that would need some really bad performances from Dennis.
Yeah, voice break. Nice.
Yeah, let's start with the game. We still
Was
can
everyone
talk.
in? Was everyone in?
Yeah, it was. Or wasn't it? Oh.
There's someone out, I think.
Oh no, not again.
He dies again. 4, 5, 6.
Abort.
Retreat. I just saw someone leave at last second. So what happens now? Do we just go back?
Yeah, we go back. To the lobby and
menu. Can you delete it whilst it's going on? Do you have to wait till it ends? Oh, you can make another one, can't you? That's good.
I'm kind of. That's a bug actually. That never has been possible. That never has been possible before, and I didn't click anything. That there was just a new lobby suddenly. Maybe I'm just hallucinating or something.
Yep. Well, let's hope that nobody does a cookie and plays the entire game without realizing.
Yeah. Oh. Got him some clicks on his YouTube video though. So
yeah.
Yeah, DJ just said he was gonna be the cookie. Yeah.
Who is left now? It's
yeah.
Brad.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right then, let's go again.
Oh, everyone stay. don't leave.
This time I clicked early enough. Is this what is this?
I mean, it's the first round. But this is the exact same as other 5.
Yeah, no. It's a black screen.
Oh, it's a black screen. All right. Luckily, it don't matter because it's the first round. We just don't guess, do we? So
yeah. Luckily, it's the first round. Yeah, would have been a problem.
Yeah. Let's hope this one doesn't show up again. we can't get 2 in a row.
Yeah, that never happened before, but once is the first time.
Is DJ going Uzbekistan this time? That's the question.
Pizanico going National Park, some Russian island, and up north.
Uganda? I haven't seen a black screen in Uganda before. Fair enough. Okay, this one shouldn't be a black screen, so that should be good. But the question is, what are you thinking, really?
Southern America.
I agree. I don't think it's Mexico.
I don't know if it's Peru or Bolivia.
Yeah, the hills are giving a Peruvian vibe, although it could be a strange Ecuador.
A really strange Ecuador, but yeah, it could be.
What should be somewhere outrageous now?
Yes, yeah.
It'll be what's it? But what will be Brazil? It'll be another Brazil somehow.
Brazil doesn't have these mountains though, but yeah, it's surely Brazil.
You never know with Brazil, do you?
It is Ecuador.
Nice.
Quito, yeah, okay.
If in doubt, go capital.
Yeah.
It's a good tactic and unlucky artificial.
Artificial out with Juliana.
Ooh, this was gonna be interesting.
Is this Mexico? The architecture gives me Mexico. Oh yeah, there's a flag.
Oh, I do not see a flag.
Above the garage.
Oh, I am blind. I am officially blind. Yes.
Yeah,
Got it.
it's kind of hidden though. Yeah.
I wonder if people pick that out. But Brad is on 1 life now, so he has to get above, and he's first. So I wonder if people haven't spotted it, or has there been an Italy guess? Now that would be
Oh,
iconic.
that would be incredibly funny. Yeah. Someone really unconcentrated to just, oh yeah, there's a flag. I'm gonna go Italy.
So if I ignore the architecture, I looked at the general environment, I would have probably gone Greece here.
It is
Oh,
Italy.
it was Italy. Well, so it wasn't a Mexico flag.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here, and
I
you
was
can just
like,
continue for yourself.
I'm not very good with architecture. I was like, but my first flag was Greece, but I guess we got there. We got there eventually. Oh crikey! Imagine if someone went Mexico then. Oh, that would have been even funnier. Oh, I wonder, is this Gen 4 Romania? It feels like it. I don't know about what you think, but that's what I would go with.
Yeah, Romania. Yeah, and for Holy Poles.
I suppose say northeast. I'm feeling more northern, but not away from the mountains. But Tricked has to get this. Has to get a good gain or get above Pisanico in third, and he'll be guaranteed safety. But I think he's going to leave it last second. So I think Dennis and Brad are probably going to guess before him, I reckon.
Oh, and it's Brad out.
And
Okay,
Brad's
it
out.
was
So
Romania.
I said northeast, didn't I? I think I said northeast. Yeah, so it would have been pretty
It was
close.
in Hooded Tool of was Louis. Okay, yeah, I learned them once, but it's been a while, half a year.
Okay, this is one of the rounds where like I'd probably mess up, but
That's Russia.
this is just Russia,
Yeah,
surely. Yeah, it's just the hip
I'd guess
mountains.
I'd guess Caucasus area.
Yeah, but nice to see the Google car because you can actually use the color Google car in Russia to actually help you, confirm whether you could be Far East or not. So
Yeah, remember that you are knocked out a red bar on the bottom of your screen. That the player won't have that. The players won't have that.
good point. Good point. So they might actually see it. Dennis's last, but he's got 2 lives, but he's struggling. And Sneeko hasn't gained, so he could go. One of these two is leaving. And
And
Dennis
this
is gone.
Dennis.
He went more towards the Georgia border. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it was closer to
Wait,
Kazakhstan.
very good guess from Marion. Like, very close.
Oh yeah. That's a really amazing guess. Um,
Okay, European.
Dennis dropped out, but he's on 35 points now, so he'll win today, or he'll finish before Marian anyway.
Yeah. This is a strange round. Is like an unusual France maybe, or like a North?
I would
Yeah.
go like Austria or Italy
Okay.
because of the apple plantation.
Okay. So what's with the apple
If it is apple
plantations?
plantation.
So do you get it more towards Central Europe then?
I know they have some in Tyrol area. They're quite famous for it, but I'm not sure if it is there. Just an idea, a hunch. I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Kodiak is lost at the moment, but he could clutch it. And
It
he
is
did not.
France.
And it was France. Southwest, sorry.
Probably vineyards then.
Yeah. Nice one. Yeah, I think Kodiak did he go safe with middle then, I reckon? Which is quite unlucky. So he must have been not really that confident with France,
Yeah, probably.
which we weren't anyway, were we? So we all think he could be easily in Central Europe. This one got some brick buildings, but
Maybe Malaysia or Indonesia. I would say more Malaysia.
yeah. Last I said that ended up being Ecuador, so I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
what to believe anymore. But
yeah,
really,
yeah.
yeah, it's a weird
I
one.
just
Is there
confused
indoor flags?
Mexico with Italy, so I'm not gonna. You can't count on my feelings anyway. So
There could be indoor flags in the distance, but I would go more indoor here, maybe towards um, Kalimantan, whatever it's called. I don't think it's
yeah,
Java. Well, it's pretty much Borneo, isn't it? That place anyway.
I believe the
Okay.
Indonesian like subdivisions are called Kalimantan, but it
All
is
right.
Sumatra anyway.
Yeah. Lampung. Okay. Because that's the one where it kind of has half and half. So it has like this, some of the Sumatra roofs, and then it has a bit of the Java roofs as well. But I didn't
Oh,
see
and
any
Marian
Java
didn't win.
roofs.
Marian didn't win.
Yeah, got knocked out. I think all of them went Java, but he went furthest east. And one rule of thumb I do is the more well vegetated it is, like with palm trees, for example, less coastal sand, the more west I go. Um, on Java pretty much. So, but
Yeah,
but now
Bulgaria,
this Bulgaria got the really cracked roads.
Gen
Um,
4,
yep.
European feeling.
Unless it's a rare Romania, because you can get Gen for Romania now, but I would say Bulgaria here. It's just one of those rounds you can't really explain it. It's just probably Bulgaria. But
Yeah,
yeah, Trickter's on his last live, so he has to
I
get
mean,
this.
it could be weird France or Italy or something, but
But just
it is
Bulgaria.
just Bulgaria.
Right next to the Balkan Mountains, actually. So quite a hilly region. But another good game, pretty close all the way out, all the way through. And yeah, cheeky little Mexico stroke Italy flag with good measure. So was that Pisanico who won that one? I'm pretty sure.
It was Peter Nico, yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder
And
how that's had an impact on the ranking so far.
I'm gonna just show it to you, to you guys. It is Dennis still in the lead, but his lead has uh, been shrinking. Yeah, I'm not sure
Ooh,
if I articulated that correctly, but it is really close though. Dennis on 35, then Pisanik on 33, then Kodiak on 30, then Brad on 27, then DJ on 25, and Marian also on 25. And Tüchter also on 25 and Artificial in last. Uh, Even if they win, it is impossible to catch up to the other guys because the others will at least get 2
two.
points.
Yeah,
So yeah, Artificial will finish last today, but the rest is pretty much up for shuffling. Everyone inside of like 10 points. So we'll see some great shuffling, I guess, after this round.
yeah. So it's between the two really, and Kodak could sneak it, but Dennis would have to have another drop off. But I feel like you never know a distance, but I feel like he will finish strong at the end. That's my prediction, at least. Um, but yeah, anything can happen with that. From Kodiak all the way down to Trichter, it's very tight there. But
Indeed, yeah.
yeah, it should be interesting how this goes, and we're waiting for one more participant, which is actually you.
It is me, yeah. Um, I just need to get my Windows sorted. And starting in, hold on, starting in 10. So, yeah, we can just start right now
Yeah,
because
everyone's in.
the first round doesn't really matter, and it's the last game of the season.
Ooh,
We're starting off with a Southeast Asian round. Always in for a yeah, I guess toss up between some countries.
I mean, if it is Southeast Asia, I would I would probably say it's between Indo or an out of place Philippines.
What would you say it is, if not Southeast Asia?
If it ends up being South America, which I'm leaning away from based on the roof, it's quite remote, so I don't actually know. So it's probably Southeast Asia. But I don't know. It's gonna be like I don't know, like Sulawesi. What's it called? Not Sulawesi. Sumatra, or it's far north Philippines or far south Philippines. But I don't know if it is South America, and it was.
Lol.
I mean, me and
Okay,
Dennis had the same vibe, so I'm happy with that.
Peru makes sense.
Wait, who's guessed? Someone's guessed really close.
Teacher's going with the
Marianne got the right road, by the way.
yeah,
That's
crazy guy. Not even gonna pay attention to that anymore.
Jesus. Yeah, I thought that was quite quite an off road thing. So I don't understand how that would be classed as a main road on the map, but who am I to judge? There's
Yeah,
limited footage there anyway, so
yeah, there are also some yellow roads or roads that are marked yellow on the map in Albania, which are just one line gravel roads. So
it's good to know
what
though.
does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't see the point of it, but it's on the map. So
It's in a national park. Maybe that has something to do with that, but it's hard to say.
This should be Brazil, shouldn't it? I would say. Okay, I got it
You
all
shall be
right.
correct.
Okay, we're on the right constant this time. Let's go. Yeah, it's hard to say. It just felt quite civilized. It could have been Gen 4, I'm not sure. But there was a telephone code, but I couldn't read it. But it did feel familiar because I've studied the second digit telephone codes from like pretty much the southern parts of Brazil all the way up to what's it, Rio, not Rio, Rio and De Janeiro. I've done all those, so I know like the second numbers now for all of them, which is quite cool to learn. But for this one, there's obviously no telephone codes. But
Would be surprised if there were, but
what you
maybe
think?
some ad on the tree or something. It's a hard one. There's a couple of places I could see it be. One is France, maybe Belgium or Netherlands.
Yeah,
Maybe less so Netherlands than Belgium. Maybe in Denmark or
yeah, Denmark's not a bad shout either. My safe guess would probably be Belgium first, and then I'll probably cover Netherlands and then Denmark.
it is just Belgium.
DJ tried to do me last time, going Netherlands, but it was Belgium. Yeah. But unlucky. And I guess we get on. Oh, could this be a sneaky San Marino?
I believe it is.
So rest in peace, everyone. This is going to be a stressful round if it is, because you know how small San Marino is. I guess you got road angle. Yeah,
Distance in the smallest countries of the world is always a hoot.
it's quite green though, so it could be on the outskirts. I reckon it's right on the border. It's like southern border. But maybe no, it may not even be San Marino. But with the Gen 2 camera, it does make you question it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems a bit too populated to be Gen 2 Italy. Like Gen 2 is in Italy as well, but it's more likely to be in like very rural. I can't see this word.
Yeah,
Rural roads.
yeah. I just call them Werble roads. But was it San Marino? Yep, everyone got it. And Kodak has the same vibe as me. But
painful.
you have to go the middle. You have to. It's all about elimination, isn't it? Really, like narrowing the areas. Like if you can't like get the right road, you just have to space it out best you can. And so that was more of a strategical plonk rather than not, having no idea which road it is. You just space it out. But I was unlucky.
Yeah.
Those rounds are the worst. When I was playing, when everyone knew the country and it was a small one, anything could happen.
Yeah.
But this one's interesting. We've got a wide road of gravel. It's
And
giving me.
reddish soil as well.
Is this European? Could this be a weird Russia?
I'm not sure. I would say Russia.
Could this be like really fast Far East Russia? I don't know what the place is, but it's like it's before it starts heading south towards North Korea. It's that kind of region. just because I've tended to be doing well on that recently. But the other shout is a weird kind of, but after it does electric poles, it's giving me Russian vibes. If it is
You
somewhere
mean
in that vicinity.
yeah, cheetah or
And it was Far East Russia.
yeah. Vladivostok. Another
Damn.
word I can't really say.
It was actually right on the border of top up North Korea. It was literally probably almost as close as you can
Yeah,
probably
the
get.
border.
Oh, China,
Try
actually. It was
point.
China, weren't it? It
It
said
was
China.
China there, but
Yeah.
North Korea wasn't far away either.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dennis.
Oh, shit. Oh, Dennis is out. But does. So Pisanico just has to finish, I think, at least third to get it tied.
Yeah, third to get it tied and second to win.
So now we're going to find out who's actually going to win the final week. It should be interesting to be also to see how like the tables have changed overall after this as well. Because I think it's been very tight.
But because of the the two worst weeks getting deleted, it won't affect much.
Yeah.
Now is this
Portugal could be out here? Yes, we have the segments on the electric poles.
Yeah, that's what I learned last week with Cookie.
And okay, so I think Dennis has won now because Pisanico's out, and the next person behind Pisanico was Kodiak. So Dennis has or should have won this week's
he has won.
Final leg.
Yes, that's correct. Dennis has won.
Okay. So this
is this Jordan?
I think this is Israel or it's West Bank. I think
Oh no,
West Bank.
it is Israel because of the yellow plate.
Yeah.
I can barely make it out, but I believe it's yellow.
The reason why I'm thinking West Bank is quite. I mean, I think it's obviously debatable, but I think it's West Bank because it's quite hilly, quite remote. That's pretty much it. Quite hilly, quite remote, and not really much civilization. So it could be within the facilities of West Bank, or it's just somewhere north end of Israel before it gets flat. I would say.
Yeah. True, yeah.
But Marianne's got no lives left, so Brad could overtake Marianne.
Oh, remember the Syria round last season?
Oh, that is close.
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
And it was West Bank as well.
Yeah, nice guess there.
Crazy, like I think everyone was like in line with each other. Then that was really close.
Yeah, with the triangulation, it's certainly possible.
I have no idea about this one at the moment. Don't know about you.
Me neither.
I
could see it being
all
Peru,
hills.
Like the northeast,
the northeast end,
most part.
Yeah. The shadows are pointing south, so that is quite handy. Unless it's a weird part of Chile, that's another possibility.
I believe it's less likely, but maybe we'll know more if we could see the car.
Yeah.
Maybe the players can.
Very sandy area. Bit of green, bit of sand. Something feels a bit off here. Maybe it's around
Peru
the coast.
or Chile could honestly be both. Or not both.
Trickster's gonna get the win.
Them. It is not. It is Peru, but it's not the northern most part where I believed it was. Up there. And it is Trichter who won today's last game, or the season's last game.
Yep, well done, Trichter. And it was around the coast as well, which was what we were getting with all the sand as well, especially on the farmland. But yeah, end of the season, and it's been a bit of a very interesting one, especially this one. It's been very back and forth, especially the second half. Like I said, it was a lot more mixed, for sure.
Indeed, yeah, and I believe the map was maybe a tad harder than last season.
Oh yeah, that felt difficult.
There were some really strange locations in there for sure. Yeah, let's go over the standings of this week one last time. And then I'll just quickly update the total score so we can finish this season off. Yeah. Dennis has won today's match by 1 point in front of Pisanico. Next up is Kodak and Brad and Mari, no, Trichter, who share 34 points. Then there's Marianne with also only 1 point behind them all. Then DJ and Artificial, who are a bit more behind the rest.
Yeah. GG's everyone.
GG's indeed, yeah. So we'll take a quick break and I'll just update the standings and we'll come back. Alright then, the standings have been updated and the results are final now. Congratulations to Marian, who won conveniently with 4 points and 4 victories. He already had one after 4 weeks, but we didn't tell you that, but because we wanted to keep it like interesting and stuff, but you probably figured it out anyway. Then in the second place there's TJ with more than half as much of points as Marion has. Then Brad with 10.5 points. Then Dennis with 11.5. Then Kodak 15. Peter Nico 17.5. Drew with 19.5. Then Jake, and then in last place Artificial. Some crazy variation in points, some crazy variations in consistency. But we had some different modes. So yeah, we had some like different skill sets needed. That makes sense. If that makes sense. Yeah. What do you think of the standings so far, or not so far? The final standings.
I mean, like I say, in the middle of the bunch, anything can happen. But I feel like the main stand, like I say, congrats to Marion. But I feel like it's good to see DJ do pretty well as well because in the last season he just missed out on automatically qualifying for the next season. It's very good to see him up there and keep improving. Like he's improving all the time. Like I said, Brad, Dennis, Kodiak, I feel like they're really good players. They're a level above me for sure. And then whenever I played Piscinigo and Trickster, they've been pretty good. So I kind of would have predicted this. I probably would have expected maybe like Dennis or Kodak to be a bit higher, but Brad is a really good player. I might have been like the person who not many people expected if you weren't familiar with the name, but he's a really good player. So it kind of adds up. I feel like the standout really, if there's a surprise, if any, it's probably DJ doing really well. But then again, he's been improving and he fully deserves it.
Indeed, yeah. Yeah, Brad is the most surprising one for me as well. I have not known him before he joined the competition, but since then I've met him sometimes, like I believe in competitive modes, or at
Yeah.
least in his leagues, like that he hosts the pro leagues on the
Yeah.
Geoguessr website. And he's been putting out some great scores, and yeah, he definitely deserves to be in the third place. And yeah, for next season, if there is one, I'm not sure yet. There will be a break for sure because I am busy over the summer with other competitions and private stuff. So if there is another season, Marian, DJ, and Brad will be allowed to enter without going through qualification. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a little perk you get if you are good.
Yep. So it'd be interesting to see
Yeah.
Dennis go through the qualifiers again if he takes part. Like I say, he won it last season. It just tells you how much the skill level goes up every time there's a new season. I feel. Don't know if
Yeah,
you've got that
indeed. Yeah.
vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the skill level really increased over time. Not only the players that really got replaced every season, um, who are better maybe, but also the players that were in every season, like Jake and Dennis and Trichter, who were in the top three in the first season. Um, they they they're not the best right now. They've been like slowly but surely going down the leaderboard, but they're still not really far behind the others. So yeah, it also tells you that they have improved as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I believe that's it from us. Unless you want to add something.
Um, nothing rings any bells. I mean, like I say, thank you very much for having me on. It's been It's been a real pleasure, like being part of the team, being part of the commentary, and also just seeing how everybody's doing. Like I say, I haven't took part this year. It's always good to see, like for example, like DJ, how DJ's doing, and other people who are in my Geoguessr as well doing too. Because I think half these people have at least been in my Geoguessr at least once. So
Yeah.
it's really good to see them, in this competition, but also doing pretty well. Like I say, it's just good to be. It's been good being here for sure.
Yeah. We're glad you to have you. Yeah, I believe that's it. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time maybe. Maybe in some
Yeah.
other competitions we will see what life brings us. Getting philosophical
Yes.
here, so we're gonna stop before
Yeah.
it's too late.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good
Bye.
one. Bye.